Play. Hey guys.
Hey, how you
Pleasure to
doing?
be here.
Thank you. Why don't you tell us first what Team Play is, and then we'll go into all of you.
So Team Play is about crowdsourcing video game development. We grew up and we saw that other gamers like ourselves had fantastic ideas for games, and we always wanted to be able to harness that creativity to make better video games. And so we tried a bunch of different things. We got into Mass Challenge, and over the summer we decided to build a web platform where gamers can submit their ideas for game development, and then they vote on the ones they like, the ones that are really good naturally rise to the top, and then we make the games that everybody says they want to play, essentially. So that's what I mean when I said crowdsourcing game development.
What kind of games have you developed yet?
So we did a proof of concept, basically, where we asked gamers from like Reddit and other game forums what game they wanted to be made, and we got 350 responses, which we read through all of them, and we narrowed it down to like 9. And we put those up so that people could vote. We had a lot of zombie games that people wanted to play, a lot of open world games, and the top 9 were voted on for a week. We got 7,000 votes, and they picked a game called Unwind, which is a time traveling game where you go back in time and discover who you were, and you kind of piece together this sort of puzzle. And so we started going through this process with them.
It's a science fiction game. It's not a self-awareness game, right? It's not a psychological tool.
No. It's a sci-fi game about
Okay.
time traveling. And so
Because most people don't want to know who they are today, let alone go back to the past.
Right. Exactly. So we decided that we'd go through the process of coming up with an art style with our users, coming up with the game mechanics, coming up with a storyline, and so we really wanted to involve the people who came up with this idea in every step of making the game with us, so that we make sure we make the game they really want to play.
Right. Interesting. So how did you 3 guys get together?
Yeah, so first off, me and Beckett's the one who's been talking, are cousins, so that's an easy way to get together.
Yeah,
Know
our
each other
moms
our
are
whole
twin
lives.
So there is the expression, you pick your friends, the devil picks your family. So
Yeah,
they hate each other.
Well, some hate, but some love too.
Yeah.
But and then Steve here swam with Beckett in high school, so they knew each other from that, and me and Steve met later. And then we said we all love video games and wanted to make this awesome video game business. So,
Yeah, it was pretty much like that.
yep.
Pretty simple. And what was your background before that? Do you come from an entrepreneurial background?
Yeah, actually, surprisingly, our grandfather started a trucking company. My dad started a few companies. Apparently every guy in my family started a company, even though I hated the idea of being an entrepreneur. I don't know how it ended up happening, but I just love video games, and I didn't see anybody making the games that I really, really wanted to play, so that's kind of how I got into it.
Yeah. But in general, we're all pretty recent college grads. I studied computer science. Beckett did like interface design and like human design or whatever.
Human factors.
Yeah, that thing. And Steve did computer animation. So we had some moderate experience in video game-esque talents, but not tons and tons of industry experience or anything. But we saw games that we wanted to see happen.
Interesting.